Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. Now, today we're going to be looking at some Corsair Dominator Platinum mods. Mods, yes, because, well, let's face it, they've been around for years. These are DDR4 modules, but they did come in DDR3 as well. So they have been around for ages. Now they've got little LEDs hidden down underneath here, and then there's a bit of plastic that runs across the top. So these little fins can get lit up. Now the fact that they come with screws on them and they're double-ended Allen keys, essentially that meant that you had options of customizing them, because you could pop this off and then you could paint them. But where they're aluminium, they need etch primer putting on, and then that means that you have to put normal primer over the top of that if you're going to do it properly. I never use the all-in-one paints. Anyway, so they are customizable, but it can take a little while and it is a little bit fiddly. Thankfully though, CableMod have brought out some modding kits. Now they do them in white and they do them in black, and then you get different colour inserts inside. So these come in at just under 30 quid. Although if you buy 2 packs, you'll save £10. If you buy 4 packs, you'll save, $10. If you buy 4 packs, you'll save $25. And they come in, as I said, white and black. And they're a direct replacement for the standard tops. Now the standard tops that are here, as you can see, they've got it's just a strip of aluminium. There's no cutouts or anything like that. But with these, essentially what they do have are these little cutouts on them. And if I was to pull this red one out, essentially when you pop the red in, you can have the red going through as well. Now the colours that you get, as I was poorly trying to show you before, are you get white tops or black tops, and then each of them come with, these are spare sets of white tops if you just want to have like a standard clip in there, or you can use the green, the blue, the red or the orange. So you get 2 in each. So if you needed, if you've got 4 sticks, then it's pretty self-explanatory. You can do the maths yourself. I'm not going to patronise you, but white and black ones. Now really what I want to do is have a look at the colours and see how they light up. But the kits do come with a Allen key, and essentially all you need to do is get your finger behind your module and give it a bit of a push with your finger, and then what that will do is it will make it just tight enough that you can undo, and then what you are left with is either end of the bolt. Now you can see this one's got the thread on it, this one's got the male thread, this one's got the female thread. Now keep hold of these, so all you do is remove your 4 bolts and then they pop off like this. You do need to save this piece of plastic though, because what happens is with your new one, if we were going to do the red and the black, you pop your red insert in, you'll see that there's a little indentation here. So that goes in to locate into the stick, and then when these slide over the top, the white one that's already there stays there as well. And it can be a bit fiddly, but it does go. There we go. With no rehearsals. There we go. So now you can see. So we have the particularly stealthy red and black, which does look absolutely lovely. But then we've also got the kind of very contrasting white top with the red insert as well. Blue and black again, does look very stealthy. That's a little thing that's come off my nail, just in case you're wondering what that is. It's in the plastic underneath. Anyway, so blue and black there, but then this kind of, it does make me think of an icy kind of theme with the blue and white. So we have the black and green, and then we also have the white and green. Now the camera is obviously struggling because of, I have manually set it up, but to try and keep it so that we can see all these bits nicely and we can see the colours nicely has been quite difficult, because it's obviously a white top and we're in a bright room, but it was to mainly show the green off And it is a lovely emerald green there with the white. So apologies that it's not perfect, but to try and get the camera to see the two colours was quite difficult. Black and orange. And this really does look the part as well. It loves you. You can see the way it just grabbing the light there. Cracking colour combination. And then again with the white. Again, we set the camera up manually just so that it can get that orange for you. And again, I'm quite surprised how much I like the orange. So I've separated these out with the white and the black either side, but obviously we've got the blue and the red side by side as well, just to give you a kind of idea on how the colouring works with each. Now just to mix it up again, we have the blue on both sides and the red on both sides, just so that you can see the colouring and the toning differences between the white and the red tops. It's all very similar, but it's just to give you some good ideas of how it may possibly end up looking in your system. So first of all, with the white and the black modules on either side, just so that you can get a good idea, we do have a very bright light on this side of the case. So this again gives you an idea on what the lighting is going to have, effect is going to have on if you have these modules in your case. And you can just see just a tiny little white line around the outside here. We can see the white bars underneath, but again you can see that they are very nicely lit, but quite subtle. They're not, you know, full on mega grabbing, you know, sending beams out your case like spotlights. Now with the matching colours on, or the strips matching colours on both sides, but with the white and the black tops either side, again we'll give that a little cover up just so that you can see the lovely colours going on there. Again, really subtle, but I think it's kind of nice to be able to see the white and the black side by side, so it does give you a better idea of what the colour is going to be like in your own system. You do also need to consider that these lights here on the actual fan are quite bright, and so are the ones up here, because this is my graphics card test system, so it's actually been set up to illuminate the graphics card below quite well. So there's quite a bit of light in this system. If you were to have a really dark system with not many lights going on inside, they would be much more visible and stand out quite a bit more in your system. But again, really nice little idea where the colours are quite small, quite subtle, kind of, I don't know, a bit of a modern kind of feel, quite sleek. I really quite like. So I've taken the last lot and put them in this little stand just so that we can do the final kind of wrap up. I think for £29, there are going to be people that's going to say it's expensive because it's for tops. But at the end of the day, a lot of us see our PCs a bit like our car. And we're always looking for something to make it that little bit more special, or to add our own personal touch on it, no matter what colour or anything that we decide to end up with. So these type of small options, I think, are perfect for the way our PCs are evolving in the industry today. So I would give these, personally, the OC3D Innovation Award, because essentially the fact that you don't have to buy specific kits and you do get all of the colours in means if you end up wanting to change your system specs later on, and for argument's sake you decide you want to go from green to red because of a graphics card change, it's all going to be in there. It also kind of fits in with this more RGB lifestyle that we've got. But obviously switching between one fixed colour to another fixed colour, again, maybe we've changed our graphics card and we're moving from NVIDIA to AMD or something like that. So I love them. I think they're affordable enough that it's something that you can do as a weekend project. Just take your time with them, don't lose the screws, it doesn't have to take that long. Now, we could end the review here, and if you want to tune out, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to show you anything really now, other than the fact I kind of like these. So I've hooked myself up a set with the limited edition kit, white tops with red inserts, which will go in my main rig. Then I've also done the kit that you've been seeing me use, and I've hooked those all up in black with the red inserts. So I've hooked up this set, which you will see floating around in various review systems. But most importantly, I think these are the perfect match for my personal rig. I've been floating around between different kits over the last few months, and I've never really settled on anything I specifically liked. But this colour combination is absolutely perfectly in fitting with the rest of the rig. I think they fit in perfectly. So that's it, peeps. That's me done. They're all done. They're all fitted. You're going to see them in the review rigs coming up. I'd love to know your thoughts on the customization, you know, the customability, whatever the word is. I'm always saying that. But anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts of these. What ones would you buy? What colour combos would you go for? Can you see them in your rig? I can certainly see them in mine. But anyway, this has been Tiny Tom Logan with another video for you. Ding. Yes! My rig!